Hey guys, this is James.
And this is Denny from TDB bringing you guys a very special 143rd episode.
Yep, it's from the Denny Tea Company.
We have been harvesting a vintage, select, elite label.
Elite spelled with 2 3s.
100%. And so that is what these are. These are 2 of the finest 2015 teas that I've ever produced. In fact, they are the only 2015 teas that I have ever produced. And so what I did was we went to the Northwest Tea Festival in 2014, and I got a tea plant there, and I kept the leaves, and I picked some of the leaves as they were still, all the leaves were still green, and then I pan roasted some of them to oxidize them, and then some of them I just left to air dry. So literally, we do actually literally have black tea and green tea in the craziest possible way.
Handpicked.
No
machines on these guys.
And so, what we're gonna do is just drink these and see if they taste like anything, one, and then if they taste like anything different between the 2 of them, 2.
Got it.
So, this is probably like half of a gram.
Total?
I have no idea. Look at those leaves, though. Talk about some old trees.
Oh yeah,
That's for sure. So let's leave, perfect. Enough that we get some coverage of the dry leaf. Yeah, looks good. And here we go. So
do you want to try? Yeah, why not?
Yeah. We'll do the same thing here. There.
Are you giving it a rinse?
Probably. Probably gonna give it a rinse. Wow, this is gonna fail miserably. I mean, I have complete confidence in this.
Have you had this tea before?
I have had the green.
And how is it?
It tasted like stuff. It didn't
Okay.
taste like hot water.
That's a start.
Yeah, so let's get. Hey, I'm smelling some tea aromas, frankly. So it's definitely looking pretty clear.
That's for sure.
Ooh, that smells terrible. It smells like peas.
It smells like green vegetables.
Yeah, it smells like really green vegetables. It smells terrible. All right, look at that. We got some color going on in here. I think that the oxidation served this tea well. Yeah, I think it did.
It smells
kind of marshmallowy almost.
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit. It definitely smells nicer than the green tea.
All right, well, let's drink the green tea first.
Yeah.
So, look at those enormous, beautiful leaves.
Yeah. This tea will cure my cancer, right?
100%. We are not doctors, nor do we play them on the internet. However, that being said, this one tea will cure your cancer.
I'm gonna just take these leaves and...
Fortunately for us, James doesn't have cancer yet, so by the time that the tea will be used up, it will be all for naught. So, but 100% of the time it works, 80% of the time.
There we go.
Yep. Okay. Tell me in the comments what's that from? What is that from? What that's from?
All right, a little bit more color this time around.
All right, let's give it another sniff. Ooh, yeah, it's really not changed at all. Man.
Not an appealing aroma.
It smells like freezer burned peas.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Cheers!
Cheers. Kind of tastes A little bit like a bad white tea.
It has that aftertaste.
Yeah.
It has like that kind of silky, sweet aftertaste. The front of it tastes just like gnarly vegetables, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is really bad.
I remember you had it before, and it was better.
It was a lot better.
Spring Harvest, man.
Yeah, it's not aged. It's not aged well. Not aged gracefully. Okay, let's give the black tea a shot. I'm gonna assume, for the sake of argument, that is not gonna get a lot better.
Yeah, so we're done with that.
I think we're done with that one.
All right. So we still have hope for our oxidized cousin.
We do.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, and so these are 150-year-old trees. They were handpicked by monkeys in a village in my living room, and some of the best quality material I've ever.
You had to hire monkeys from the zoo in order to pick the leaves, literally.
The zoo, and there wasn't enough, so then I had to also use Taobao.
So you bought some monkeys on Taobao.
Yeah.
Had them shipped here, and then they picked these 10 leaves.
Yeah. We're in Seattle, and there was a monkey rights crisis. But
so I mean, you do what any corporation would do. You get your shit from China.
Exactly. Yeah, and then bribe politicians.
Good
All
work,
right.
sir.
Cheers.
Cheers. Smells better.
Doesn't taste much better.
No, it doesn't. I can taste the reminiscence of like a black tea, and I don't know. They both kind of have that similarity of that sort of like white tea finish, which is probably the only pleasant thing about it.
They have a really minerally taste. Kind of like vegetables that have too much compost or something in them, you know? Too much like nitrogen or something weird like that. Some of my fellow gardeners growing up who did this thing where, you know, you put some fertilizer, and then maybe your tomatoes taste a little bit funky the first batch that you get because they kind of have like the too much of the fertilizer in them. That's what this tastes like. Well, I'm not gonna even finish that. Okay. So 143. We learned that
growing tea is not easy.
It's not as easy as one would think.
You can't just go to the zoo, get a bunch of monkeys, pick the tea tree in your apartment. That doesn't work.
It's not guaranteed to work, let's put it that way.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, James, if folks wanted to learn more about tea that is not creating disgusting faces and actually tastes good, what should they do?
Yeah, they should come visit us on tdb.org. Check out all the videos we have. We have lots of articles. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Periscope, which we should get on now.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, if I didn't say that already. Do all those fun things. We will talk about good teas, and we will talk about bad teas, too.
And next time, I'll be wearing a different shirt.
Me too.
Then, cheers.